In the depths of human history, there existed a group of philosophers so shrouded in mystery that their very name has become synonymous with severity and austerity. Yet, behind the Stoic facade, lies a complex web of thoughts, emotions, and principles that have captivated the minds of many for centuries. What if I told you that the Stoics, often perceived as joyless and unfeeling, actually held a profound understanding of joy, one that has been overlooked and underappreciated until now? As we delve into the world of Stoicism, it becomes clear that this ancient philosophy is more than just a set of principles or a way of life, it's a journey of self-discovery and growth. At its core, Stoicism is about cultivating a deep sense of inner strength, resilience, and wisdom, allowing individuals to navigate the complexities of life with greater ease and clarity. But what does this have to do with joy, you might ask? The answer lies in the Stoic concept of eudaimonia, often translated as happiness or flourishing, but more accurately, it refers to a state of being that is characterized by a profound sense of fulfillment and contentment. As we explore the Stoic perspective on joy, we find ourselves drawn into a rich tapestry of thoughts and ideas that challenge our modern understanding of happiness. The Stoics believed that joy was not something that could be found in external sources, such as wealth or status, but rather it was a state of being that arose from living in accordance with nature and cultivating a deep sense of inner wisdom. This idea is beautifully captured in the words of Epictetus, a former slave who became one of the most influential Stoic philosophers: "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." In other words, joy is not something that we find, but rather it's something that we create, through our choices, our actions, and our perspective. But how does this Stoic concept of joy relate to our modern world, where happiness is often pursued through external means? The answer lies in the growing resurgence of interest in Stoicism, as people from all walks of life are turning to this ancient philosophy in search of a more meaningful and fulfilling way of living. From entrepreneurs to artists, athletes to activists, individuals are finding that the Stoic principles of resilience, self-awareness, and inner strength are essential for navigating the complexities of the 21st century. As Ryan Holiday, a modern Stoic author, notes, the Stoics were not just philosophers, they were practitioners, they lived their philosophy, and that's what makes it so powerful. As we explore the modern resurgence of Stoicism, we find that it's not just a passing fad, but a deeply felt response to the challenges of our time. In an era marked by uncertainty, chaos, and division, the Stoic principles of wisdom, courage, and self-control offer a beacon of hope and guidance. But what does this mean for our understanding of joy, and how can we apply the Stoic principles to our own lives? The answer lies in the Stoic practice of ascesis, or training, which involves cultivating a deep sense of self-awareness, discipline, and inner strength. By embracing this practice, individuals can develop the resilience and wisdom needed to navigate the challenges of life, and find a deeper sense of joy and fulfillment. One of the most fascinating aspects of Stoicism is its emphasis on the interconnectedness of all things. The Stoics believe that the universe is a vast, interconnected web, and that every action, every thought, and every decision has a ripple effect on the world around us. This idea is beautifully captured in the concept of sympathia, or cosmic sympathy, which suggests that we are all part of a larger whole, and that our individual actions contribute to the greater good. As Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, notes, the universe is change, our life is what our thoughts make it. In other words, our thoughts, our actions, and our choices have the power to shape not just our own lives, but the world around us. But how does this Stoic concept of interconnectedness relate to our modern understanding of joy? The answer lies in the growing recognition that joy is not just a personal experience, but a collective one. When we cultivate joy in our own lives, we create a ripple effect that can touch the lives of those around us, and contribute to the greater good. This idea is beautifully captured in the concept of altruism, or the practice of selfless giving, which is at the heart of Stoic philosophy. As Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, notes, we are all part of the same human family, and our individual happiness is tied to the happiness of those around us. In other words, joy is not just a personal experience, but a collective one, and our pursuit of happiness must always be balanced with a sense of responsibility to the world around us. As we delve deeper into the Stoic perspective on joy, we find ourselves confronted with a profound paradox. On the one hand, the Stoics believed in the importance of living in accordance with nature, and cultivating a deep sense of inner wisdom. On the other hand, they also recognized the importance of action, of taking bold steps to shape the world around us. This paradox is beautifully captured in the concept of amor fati, or the love of one's fate, which suggests that we must learn to love and accept the things that are outside of our control, while also taking bold action to shape the things that are within our power. As Epictetus notes, it's not the events that disturb men, but their own opinions about those events. In other words, joy is not just a state of being, but a choice, a decision to approach life with a sense of courage, wisdom, and inner strength. But how can we apply this Stoic paradox to our own lives, and find a deeper sense of joy and fulfillment? The answer lies in the Stoic practice of negative visualization, which involves imagining oneself in a state of adversity, and cultivating a sense of inner strength and resilience in the face of challenge. By embracing this practice, individuals can develop the courage and wisdom needed to navigate the complexities of life, and find a deeper sense of joy and fulfillment. As Ryan Holiday notes, the Stoics were not just philosophers, they were warriors, they were men and women of action, who lived their philosophy in the midst of chaos and uncertainty. As we explore the modern resurgence of Stoicism, we find that it's not just a philosophical movement, but a cultural one. From the growing popularity of Stoic authors and thinkers, to the rise of Stoic-inspired communities and movements, it's clear that Stoicism is having a profound impact on our modern world. But what does this mean for our understanding of joy, and how can we apply the Stoic principles to our own lives? The answer lies in the Stoic emphasis on community and friendship, which recognizes that joy is not just a personal experience, but a collective one. As Seneca notes, a life without friendship is a life without sun, a life without joy. In other words, our pursuit of happiness must always be balanced with a sense of connection and community, and a recognition that our individual joy is tied to the joy of those around us. As we come to the end of our journey into the world of Stoicism, we find ourselves confronted with a profound question. What is the nature of joy, and how can we cultivate it in our own lives? The answer lies in the Stoic principles of wisdom, courage, and self-control, which offer a powerful framework for navigating the complexities of life, and finding a deeper sense of fulfillment and happiness. But it's not just about individual happiness, it's about creating a ripple effect of joy that can touch the lives of those around us, and contribute to the greater good. As Marcus Aurelius notes, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts, therefore, guard your thoughts with care. In other words, joy is not just a state of being, but a choice, a decision to approach life with a sense of courage, wisdom, and inner strength. In conclusion, the Stoic perspective on joy offers a profound and powerful framework for understanding the nature of happiness, and cultivating it in our own lives. By embracing the Stoic principles of wisdom, courage, and self-control, we can develop the resilience and inner strength needed to navigate the complexities of life, and find a deeper sense of joy and fulfillment. But it's not just about individual happiness, it's about creating a collective experience of joy that can touch the lives of those around us, and contribute to the greater good. As we reflect on the Stoic concept of joy, we are reminded that happiness is not just a personal experience, but a collective one, and that our pursuit of happiness must always be balanced with a sense of responsibility to the world around us. So, what can you do to start applying the Stoic principles to your own life, and cultivating a deeper sense of joy and fulfillment? The answer lies in the simple yet powerful practice of reflection, which involves taking time to reflect on your thoughts, your actions, and your choices. By embracing this practice, you can develop the self-awareness and inner strength needed to navigate the complexities of life, and find a deeper sense of joy and fulfillment. As Epictetus notes, it's not the events that disturb men, but their own opinions about those events. In other words, joy is not just a state of being, but a choice, a decision to approach life with a sense of courage, wisdom, and inner strength. As you continue on your own journey of self-discovery and growth, remember that joy is not just a personal experience, but a collective one. By cultivating a deeper sense of joy and fulfillment in your own life, you can create a ripple effect that can touch the lives of those around you, and contribute to the greater good. So, take the first step today, and start exploring the Stoic principles of wisdom, courage, and self-control. You never know where it might lead you, and the profound impact it could have on your life, and the lives of those around you. Like and subscribe for more content on philosophy and personal growth, and let's continue the conversation in the comments below. Title_ideas, The Stoic Path to Joy, Joy Among the Stoics, Ancient Wisdom for Modern Times, The Secret to Happiness, A Stoic Perspective, Description_draft. Explore the Stoic perspective on joy and discover how this ancient philosophy can help you cultivate a deeper sense of happiness and fulfillment in your life. From the concept of eudaimonia to the practice of negative visualization, we'll delve into the Stoic principles of wisdom, courage, and self-control, and examine how they can be applied to modern life. Join us on a journey of self-discovery and growth, and learn how to create a ripple effect of joy that can touch the lives of those around you. Tags: Stoicism, Stoic philosophy, joy, happiness, fulfillment, personal growth, self-awareness, inner strength, resilience, wisdom, courage, self-control, eudaimonia, negative visualization, altruism, sympathia, amor fati, ascesis, hook_type, mystery.